Hey guys, welcome back to Tubing on a Budget. This is Jen. I love text-based simulation games. So I found this game, Blackout, on the internet and I'm going to try it now. Okay, Begin by Jack Weaver, version 2.0 beta version. Okay, Begin. It started with one shot of whiskey. Of course, most nights started with one shot of whiskey. Then one became two and two became more. Before long, you were making a fool of yourself. At least you assume you were. You can't remember. That was last night. This morning you wake up alone on a strange bed in a house you've never seen before. From the trash and bottles lying around, this had to be the scene of some after party. But where is everyone? And what does it smell? It's then you realize your clothes are covered in blood. When you get out of the bed, you see it. The body. A man lying on his back, dead, with a knife sticking out of his chest. Before you can do or think anything, someone starts pounding on the front door. Is it the police? Is it the murderer? Are you the murderer? Damn. In this story, your choices can have random consequences. The chances of the various outcomes are affected by your character's traits. You can read about those traits on the character sheet. This character sheet also shows what you are carrying, what you have learned, and any injuries you may have suffered. Okay, got it. I already like the beginning of the story, so. Scott Allen Brady, Scotty to your friends. That's your name. You have to remind yourself, just to make sure you haven't forgotten everything. The last thing you remember is leaving work. You'd finished packing the motherboards into the shipping crates. Then you clocked out and left the plant. You were still wearing your Hewlett-Packard shirt when you got in your truck. You met some friends at the bar, then nothing. You can't remember. Now here you are, in some surreal nightmare, looking at a dead guy. The pounding on the door makes it hard to concentrate. I guess I only have one choice here, so take a look around. You are in what has to be the master bedroom. You reek of alcohol. Your mouth is dry and tastes like vomit, and your head is throbbing. There's blood on your clothes, in your hair, and on your face and hands. You've had better days. You're wearing a white t-shirt with the Seattle Seahawks logo on the front. But you can hardly see the logo under all the blood. Your jeans are also caked with dried blood. On your left, the bedroom door is closed. You can hear the pounding on the front door coming from that direction. To your right, the door to the adjoining bathroom is ajar. On the floor is a dead man lying on his back in a pool of blood. What looks like a heavy-duty chef's knife is sticking out of his chest. So what do? Take the knife, search the body. Why would you take the knife? Try to remember last night. Go see who's at the front door. Investigate the bathroom. I think I should investigate the bathroom first. Okay. You step into the master bathroom and are hit head-on with a foul stench. On your left, the shower curtain is pulled back and inside the shower are 3 garbage bags. 2 are half open and some of their contents are spilled onto the tiles. Old, dirty clothes, a shoe that's falling apart, empty booze bottles. These are obviously the belongings of some homeless bum. Somehow, despite your own stench, you have to fight the urge to gag. Dirty clothes are strewn about the floor. Socks, shorts, and an assortment of NFL and NBA jerseys. The sink and medicine cabinet are in front of you. Your HB work shirt is on the floor. I don't want to say Hewlett-Packard anymore. Okay, Scotty is stitched above the right breast pocket. It's definitely yours. Why did you change your shirt here? Whose house is this, anyway? There's a bloody thumbprint on the edge of the medicine cabinet's mirror door. Against the right wall, under the window is an old, broken toilet and a pile of construction materials. You hear the sound of a car approaching. Through the window, you see a black Mustang pull into the back alley. So what choices do I have? Try to remember last night. I will eventually. Okay. Look inside the medicine cabinet. Climb out the window, head back into the bedroom. I don't think I should. Okay. Maybe I should just look inside the medicine cabinet to see if I'm mad, if I'm taking any medication that might cause this. Okay, fine. Look inside the medicine cabinet. You open the medicine cabinet and there on the shelf is your phone. How it got there, you have no idea. You unlock it and check the photos, hoping for something that'll jog your memory. There are several selfies and a video with a blonde woman at a bar. The 2 of you are playing pool, but what catches your eye is the man at the back table. In every photo, he's watching you. He looks like some Russian villain from an 80s action movie. Okay. There's also a video of 2 guys yelling at each other. In the background, you can see the blonde woman talking to the Russian. You can't hear what they're saying. As you put the phone in your pocket and close the medicine cabinet, you notice something in the mirror. A few of the floor tiles in the corner are loose. You have the distinct impression that something is hiding underneath. Whoa, continue. Interesting. You stare at your blood-covered face in the mirror. You are trying to remember something, anything, about what happened and how you got here. The last thing you remember was doing shots at the Fireplace Tavern. You were playing pool with a woman you'd met that night. She had this weird tattoo on top of her hand above the base of her thumb. It might have been a letter, but it wasn't from our alphabet. Maybe this is her house. Then you hear the splintering sound of the front door being broken open. You can hear several people rushing into the house. There's no time to waste. They'll be on top of you in seconds. I need to run. You scramble to move the materials in front of the door. As soon as you put the last bucket of mortar in place, someone starts trying to push their way in. These materials will hold for long. You need to get out of here fast. So basically, I wanted to take the tiles and the construction materials to block the door. So yeah, continue. Why is this leading me back to the bathroom again? Okay, never mind. What else can I do? Take the cocaine, climb out the window. Okay. You climb up onto the broken toilet and open the window. The opening is pretty small. You can tell it's going to be a tight squeeze. You put your hands on the windowsill and push yourself up. Your foot slips and you tumble to the floor. You scramble back up. Try again. 3 men rush into the bathroom. The bald man at the front looks like a police detective, and the other 2 are uniformed cops. One of the cops runs over and pulls you to the ground. Your head hits the floor hard, and for a minute you can't see anything. The detective cuffs your hands behind your back. The other cops lift you up, and the 3 of them take you outside. There is a gray sedan and 2 patrol cars parked out front. They take all your belongings, push you into the back of the second patrol car. You sit there for what must be a half hour while they talk into their radios and fill out paperwork. Finally, they start driving. The cops have taken all your things and have them in the front seat. You are in the back of the patrol car with your hands cuffed behind you. You drive for about 20 minutes along the interstate. When you get off, you head through downtown toward the station. There are no lights or sirens. You guess now that they have you, there's no emergency. You've stopped at a light with the other patrol car and the detective's sedan ahead of you. The light turns green and the 3 cars start to move. But before your car can cross the intersection, an old man steps into the crosswalk in front of you. The cop in the driver's seat chirps his siren, but the old man keeps hobbling along. You are at a standstill in the middle of the intersection. You can see the other 2 cops disappearing into the distance. Am I going to get choices soon? That's when the vent slams into you. It hits you on the passenger side. Your body flies across the back seat. Your head hits the window and you roll backward, toppling down onto the floorboard. With difficulty, you squirm back up onto the seat. The passenger side door looks a little ajar, but it's still unopened. The cop behind the wheel is barely moving. The grate separating you from him has broken. You turn and put your cuffed hands through the broken grate. After a few moments of straining and groping around, you manage to get a grip on the handcuff keys. You bring them into the backseat with you and free yourself. The driver of the van that hit you is rushing toward the car in a panic. Oh my God, he's shouting. I didn't see you. Are you all right? He walks around the front of the car and opens the driver's door. The cop in the front stretches out a weak hand and mutters something you can't hear. Then the van driver shoots him in the head. You're in shock, barely comprehending what's happening, but you need to make a quick decision. Do I try to kick open the door and make a run for it? Say, don't hurt me, I'll do whatever you want. Say, thanks a lot, man, now let's get out of here. How about... I think I'm gonna die if I try to make a run for it. Thanks a lot, man, let's get out of here, maybe? Okay, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, man, you say. Now let's get out of here. The shooter glances at you and says nothing. He opens the back door, pulls you out of the car, and puts a rag over your face. It smells like paint thinner, and you immediately feel weak and lightheaded. Though you try to struggle, you soon lose consciousness. This is interesting. Continue. You wake up disoriented, your mind in a fog. Blacking out is starting to become a habit, but at least you have your memories this time. You're sitting on a wooden chair and there is hardly any light to see by. You try to move, but the wrists and ankles tied down. It looks like you're in some kind of abandoned warehouse. Tall, empty shelves covered with dust and cobwebs are on either side of you. It's pitch black outside. You've been out for a while. As your eyes start to adjust, you see a big, burly man standing at a table about 10 feet in front of you. He's unpacking a bag of tools and laying them out on the table. He's not looking at you. You recognize him. He's that guy from the photos that was watching you. You desperately look around. On the shelf to your right, you see some things from the house. You can see the knife and a wallet. Your garbage bags from the shower are also there. Most of their contents are dumped out. It even looks like there's a dead cat among the bum stuff. Okay, the choices say, who are you? Why were you watching me at the bar? Quietly slide over to the shelf. Shout, help, somebody help me. I don't think the help, somebody help me is gonna help, so I shall quietly slide over to the shelf. Probably gonna die, but let's see. You shift your weight forward, raise the chair off the ground, and set it down about an inch to the right. The man at the table just keeps arranging his tools. You do it again and again. This is going to take a while. You've moved about a foot toward the shelf when the chair makes a horrible scraping sound on the cement floor. The man at the table turns and looks at you, but says nothing. He picks up a power drill from the table and walks over to you. He puts a foot on a chair right between your legs. "That man you killed," he says in a thick Russian accent. I don't know how to do Russian accents. "He had something belongs to me. You know where it is." Oh, shit. Look at him with a blank stare. "I'm talking about computer chip." "Where is it?" Oh, shit. I think I basically made everything sound wrong. Okay. Try to remember something about a computer chip. Spit in his face. Spitting in his face would just like anger him, I think. So try to remember what the hell this guy's talking about. Your first instinct is to tell him you don't know anything about a computer chip. But maybe you do, and you just can't remember. You struggle to recall something new about last night, but it's a complete blank. You can't remember anything about a computer chip. But as you go back over the events of the morning, something else clicks in your mind. The garbage bags that were in the shower, they aren't yours and they can't be the victims. He looked like a pretty successful guy. He wouldn't be keeping trash bags of ratty clothes and empty booze bottles lying around. No, those trash bags must belong to the killer. The killer is a bum, and he was hiding in the shower at some point. You need to look at those bags again. They could contain the key to proving your innocence. Interesting. I like the whole Russian accent part. I don't know how to do it, but I'm just guessing, okay. Your train of thought is interrupted by the sound of the drill. The Russian grabs your forearm and holds it down onto the arm of the chair. "Maybe you need motivation," he says as he brings the drill toward your hand. Your body tenses and you struggle to move, but it's no use. He drives the drill bit right through your knuckle and you let out a bitter scream that fades into a whimper. Damn, shit. He pulls out the drill and turns it off. Then he grabs you by the chin and forces you to look at him. "Now," he says, studying your face. "Where is computer chip?" Shit. Why do I keep saying chip? Okay, never mind. I don't know how to do this. Okay, say I don't know. Maybe the bum took it. Remain silent. I think I gotta tell him something. Otherwise, he's gonna drill my other knuckles. Okay. You know what, guys? This is getting pretty interesting. I might just end this video here. I'm gonna do a part 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever. Okay. So I'm just gonna end this current video here, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Remember to subscribe to my channel. See you guys. Sending my love. Bye.